weather this time of year in the South? Perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. And how about that for some fireworks to start this one?
And the fireworks turned out to be for the kicking team, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, go down there, make a play, knock it free, and end up with the football. And for the team who's supposed to have the ball, now their defense has to run out on the field and see if they can slow things down a bit.
A quick scramble for the helmets, and now we switch sides. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Well, they've certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of...
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
And bulldozing his way through. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Got London on a slant. And he'll work 3 from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
And looking to throw, Penix. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. You look at this Carolina defense.
They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing again, Penix. This pass is caught by London.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the
operating from the gun, Penix.
This will be caught at the 2.
And the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Falcons first down. First and goal.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal.
Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
In motion to tight end. Now Daniels. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. A give running right, Etienne. He'll get this down to the 38. You talk about this Falcon defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Daniels looking to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
19, 17.
To the air goes Daniels. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Daniels going to throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Robert Tonyan with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Falcons 7. Set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They'll throw with Penix. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
41-yard line.
To the air, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A gain of 21 more yards.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Penix.
Dancing to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
At the 12-yard line.
A give left side to Robinson.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Bijan Robinson.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Crew able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 14.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Come on. 19 Tiger, let's go.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. That is caught. McMillan with it.
Spinning past him. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
First down.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, Daniels. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. To throw is Daniels. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now is Daniels. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Robert Tonyan with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. That's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 17-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. He's got a man, complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 82 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college day.
And now it's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball here, remember. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The 2nd half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here we go. Set. Move it, 19.
And they'll go again with Etienne. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
18, pioneer.
Here's Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. ETN on the toss right. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on. 60 Eagles.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. And that's complete. ETN out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Back to throw now on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6 as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Penix working out of the gun here. Forced out to his left. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
They go play action. Daniels. This one complete to Tunyon underneath.
Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Check. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down.
Trying to lay one up deep. Touchdown!
Trey Palmer, 41 yards. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
And this one's incomplete.
These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Falcons getting the road victory in that one, so they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Atlanta. And looking to throw, Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And able to use the stiff arm to gain leverage initially, but not much room thereafter.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Throwing again, Penix. That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Now Penix.
Over the middle, complete. That's Watkins. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will do it for this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Now Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Palmer going to go in motion left. Daniels going to throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
The Panther first down.
They'll give to ETN running right. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
To the air goes Daniels. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jalen Walker in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
But many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Here we go. Ready.
A first down carry for Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
60 by 6.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Daniels looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Let's go now. 18, Rodney. 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 9-yard.
They'll throw with Penix. That's to the former Panther, Curtis Samuel. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. First target, first catch, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Penix. Wide open receiver, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage after the catch as that played good for 30 and a first.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists, trying to top each other with each additional play.
Looking to throw, Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
That's complete to Mooney.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And now an audible here into something else. To the air, Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison, hurt.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here, all right? Let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Jalen Walker picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
It's caught by Sanders. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st.
They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. They begin the drive with Robinson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll set up to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On the bootleg, it's Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
To throw again is Penix. This pass is caught by London. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. He got 29 yards that time. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Panthers' 13-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. That's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
18 Cardinal.
To throw is Daniels. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
They'll look to throw. Pass complete, Tunyon.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back to throw.
That is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are in the field.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball. End zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
38. Sam Martin set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
He's back to throw.
He's got Mooney.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's first and 10 now. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On first and 10, it's Robinson. He'll take this to the 46. Here's second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. Brings up second down.
Now Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
First down.
This is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
The They'll run this one right with Robinson. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here comes second down. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Looking deep here for Mooney. And that one get a wide up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up.
And 6 yards to go.
And this is nervous time now. They decided to go for it right there. Fortunately, still a little bit of time left for another shot. But this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
This one came right down to the wire. And CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for Carolina, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4.